Local news, politics, business, sports, arts, music. Mike and Marty on the feed. Mike and Marty. Mike and Marty.
Good morning, Bellows Falls and Keene. It's Mike and Marty here on the feed. It's July 5th, the day after American Independence Day.
Yeah.
We had a great time out at Saxon's River yesterday. Today we have Kateryna Karpunina.
Karpunina, yeah, exactly.
Very good.
Yeah,
Good
job.
Good coaching. You helped me out. Anyway, and
to be honest, in Ukraine, I was like Karpushina, Karpunina, some different things. Like people even in Ukraine sometimes can say it.
So Kateryna is joining us today from the Keene station. She does a show over there called
The Immigrant Show.
The Immigrant Show.
Yep.
And we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about her unique history, but first,
local
Marty.
events. So, second week of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny at the Bells Falls Opera House. And spoiler alert, they are bringing in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So I guess if you're a Mission Impossible fan, you know that there's at least there's this new movie, and then I'm going to guess there's going to be a Dead Reckoning Part 2. So you got two new movies coming out. Classic movie this week is part of the anime series for the month, and it's Princess Mononoke. Mononoke. We've been going back and forth on how to pronounce that, but that's that's sponsored by Rockingham Roasters. Next Stage Bandwagon this Saturday. They're doing something a little tiny bit different. They're actually having a tap dance company come, and the name of the tap dance company is Subject Matter. And I guess they came last year and they blew the crowd away, so they're bringing them back again. That's going to be happening at the New England Circus Arts location, which is in Brattleboro, right off of Putney Road. If you want to get tickets, you can get tickets through Next Stage Arts, or you can just show up, and I think it's $25 at the door. So that should be an interesting experience. If you're looking for something to do with the kids on Thursday afternoon, at 4 p.m., you can go to the Putney Central School, and they're presenting, Weston Playhouse Company is doing a road trip with their production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. So I saw that ages ago at Weston, and actually the Charlie Brown theme that Schroeder plays, Clark Gesner, I believe, was the gentleman that created it. He was actually in the production that I saw.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But obviously that was a few years ago, and he's not with us anymore, so it's a new production. But definitely recommend, if your kids are looking for something to do, check out the Putney Middle School Weston. It's in conjunction with Next Stage, but it's the Weston Theater Company that is producing the actual play.
Great. Well, Kateryna, you're coming to us today from Keene, but you really come from the Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
Could you just give a little background on how that journey came about?
I will not say I was born. Just to say that my life before the war was incredible, and I really liked what I did. I had lots of plans, and my career was getting better every day, and I understood what I want to do, and I understood that life is great. And also, I am a journalist, I'm actress, but also before the war, I understood that I need to have only one profession if I want to be a professional. And I decided that I want to be a journalist. I entered at the university. I made friends. I came my capital. It's Kyiv, and I was falling in love with it, with this city. And after I started studying in the university, and also I decided that. If even we have pandemic, I want to have progress in my career, in my life, and I decided to make some videos for my university, after for radio station, and after I had a big experience in my life. I was a host for the National Morning. It's a Ukrainian program. I worked there about 6 months, and after Russians attacked our country, and this part of my life, it just stopped. I was crying a lot. I was just shaking, and every day I thought it just my last day in my life.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's
Yes.
hard.
So how did you leave the Ukraine and come to the United States?
I know Ukrainian, I know Russian and Polish languages, and also I understood that I love English.
Mm-hmm.
I studied English at school, and also after I had a tutor who helped me to know this language, but I didn't use it, and I didn't speak English well. But even from my in my childhood, at that time, I really like American culture, and I really like movies and TV shows, and I was just like, oh my god, in one time I will go there. And yes, after 6 months during the war, we lived with my mother, with my family in Ukraine, under bombs, and my brother just said to me like, and what after? Like, and I decided with my mom moved to the U.S.
And how did you choose? How did you end up in Keene? I guess like of all the places in the U.S. Not exactly the mecca of movies, but to end up in Keene, New Hampshire.
It was just very clearly because thanks for America, they have a very good program for Ukrainians called United for Ukraine, and through this special program, you can choose your sponsors. It's like host family sponsors who can help you for first time, and we are so grateful for Luann and Steven Beauregard. They are Luann Beauregard and Steven Gorey. If I'm not mistaken, it's hard for me because it's in English.
I'm sure they'll forgive you.
Yeah, I hope. So they are so amazing people, and they helped us a lot. And even yesterday, we moved from our previous apartment to another apartment, and lots of things that we are so grateful. And why Keene? Because of our sponsors who are from Keene.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
and you're going to Keene State now, right?
Not now.
No?
When I came there, I said to them like, I don't have money. I'm refugee, but I really want to study acting or journalism. And they said to me like, oh, we have one course for you. It was like Skills for Healthy Life. It was about 1 or 2 months. And after they said to me like they have community, women's community who can help me to have this course. And I started study there. Oh, it was so hard because it's in English, and I just started to live here. Separately different things, different culture. But my classmates in my class, like acting class, they are amazing, and they help me a lot.
Good.
That's probably actually an interestingly different way to learn English.
Yeah,
because it's you got to kind of immerse yourself pretty deeply in it to do the acting class. So that's actually perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was going to say for you're doing well. I think for considering that you came here like what you said about almost a year ago.
11 months. Yeah.
That's. I mean, we don't have an easy.
It's not English isn't an easy language.
Native speakers that don't know how to speak English well. So no, I think you're doing great.
Yes.
Yeah, English for me, it's I love English, and I love watching movies, American movies, TV shows, and all the time I think, oh my god, sometimes I will speak English fluently, and I will just very proud because when you speak, when you study another language, it's just like something new for you, and you need to study, you need to read books, you need to listen to people, and when you speak English and you want to try to do that stuff, it just you don't want to. Your brain likes to protect yourself. No, I don't want to do that because it's so hard. And after, it just automatically you can do it, and
So you're working at the Keene station now, the Keene fact station.
Yeah.
Or doing your own show. I don't know if working is the right. You're creating. Let's call it that.
I feel I'm creator.
Yeah.
I love different things. I like drawing. I like traveling. I like vlogging, and also I'm blogger a little bit. I love journalism. I think in journalism I'm professional, and also I think like I was studying acting in Ukrainian film school for 6 months, but now I don't do that because of war. But I feel like I want more. My mom gave me the camera, and now I can shoot some videos, and I take a photo, and I really love it. And I think, I love everything that connects with art.
Yeah.
How did you get connected with Fact TV?
Fact TV, my sponsor, Luann, said to me that in Keene you can try to find some things where you can make progress. And we decided to go to Fact TV. I said to them, like, I can be volunteer, I know some things, my English is not very good, but I can help you with everything. And they said to me, okay, you can come up with your idea and you can do your show. I just, oh my gosh!
That's what you wanted to do, though. That's the beauty of it, yeah?
Yeah, I loved it. But so I thought, oh my god, I have two different things about that. I will sit at home and I will wait when my English gonna be better, or I will go there and I will get by with my English.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came with
You built the idea.
yeah,
of the
built the
show.
idea. Great,
Yeah.
thank you.
Created a format about and it's an interview show, right?
Yeah, interview show. I have lots of friends from different countries of the world, and I decided I am from Ukraine. I have an accent. I am a person who are not American, and my culture is separately different. So, and I think if it's gonna be the Immigrant Show or international guest, or so like title gonna be like that, where I can interview people from different countries, and we shot
Close.
shot 3 episodes, and today at 1 p.m. I will have another show with
Good.
my friend Nirmala. She's from Nepal, and she's a student.
Oh, nice. So it sounds like there's a little community that you've managed to connect with that are multicultural. It's not just because Americans are all immigrants. We
didn't start out here.
Traditionally, a lot of immigrant communities would form, like in New York City, where it would be a neighborhood, and it would be all the same. But it sounds like you have managed to pull from all sorts of places. That's really exciting.
Yeah, and you know what? When you come here, you understand that you are a stranger. You are from another country. You have an accent, and everybody asks you, "Where are you from?"
Yes,
you have an
exactly.
accent, and and you are like a guest. But when I came to English school, where during the autumn I was studying English there, I made friends there, and it's different people from India, from Thailand, from Venezuela, from Spain, and everybody explained about their culture, and it was so amazing to know about that. I think it's my outlook started to be widely, and I understood what I'm from Ukraine, and I knew only about my culture. Like I understood different, like Italy, French, America, and I understood their culture. But if you don't know this person, you don't know this culture.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
And I watched two of your shows. I watched the first one where you had a woman from Poland that moved here because she fell in love. And then the most recent one I watched was 2 students that were here, 2 brothers.
A third one from Syria.
And I think I really would encourage folks. It's on Fridays at 9 p.m. on the Fact TV website, or you can get on YouTube. I would encourage local folks to watch it, because the stories are interesting, and we as Americans get so caught up in our own little culture, we forget that there's a whole big old world out there. I think actually you are probably more aware of the world out there than I think a lot of us are, especially living in Vermont. Vermont, New Hampshire, we're kind of isolated. Yeah, so I would highly encourage that, and I think what a perfect blend of the two things that you wanted to create. You were an immigrant, so you knew that you could feel for people, and then getting their stories. I think, had anyone else ever asked them their stories, like to talk? Yeah, it's true. I suppose everyone says, what's your story, but to have a nice conversation about it, and I think it's a great asset to the community.
It is.
Yeah, thank you. I think different stories in the Immigrant Show, they are very different, and one, my second guest, it's Natalia Blackmore, and she met her husband online, and after she didn't know English.
Wow.
And she came here and started learning English. It's amazing.
Wow, I did miss that one, I guess. I'll have to go back and find
amazing.
that one.
A spoiler.
That's a
Spoiler alert.
Just to come like that is really a brave person.
Now, do you think if there hadn't been a war, do you think you would have ever ventured to the States? Do you think you would have ever come here if you weren't forced to come here because of the war? Were your plans to ever travel to America?
To be honest, yes, I want to see more America. America. I want to see different things in America because I like this country, and I think I don't have plans what I really will do, because even from your school, from your high school, you understand what will you do after. You understand, I see myself in 5 years like that or like that. But after, you just it's really hard to make career in another country because you are a guest, by the way.
Yeah. So since you've been here, have you traveled further? Have you traveled outside of Keene? Like, have you gone to Boston?
Yeah, I was in Boston and in Washington. I love this city. And also in New York. Oh my God, I had lots of expectations.
I was going to ask if you get to go to New York.
I had lots of expectations, and it was on Christmas. I remember that when we packed our bags and decided to go to New York. I don't know. I was in shock. It was culture shock. And I saw New York through the movies and Christmas, but it was very cold. And I can say like my expectations come true, but different part of New York are different.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them,
Totally.
like Manhattan, it's very. I think the tallest building that I have seen before, and also people just move and they just move. They just go and they don't notice everything, anything.
Yeah,
anything.
you're right. They're just like
Just go there. My goal, my aim.
and they go fast.
Yeah, fast, so fast. It's like when you go to Keene or like Vermont and New York or Washington, it's like 3 different worlds.
Oh, it is, definitely.
It's very interesting how America is different.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of. So in Europe, you have all different countries, and they're all different. And in America, it's all one country, but there's many different variations, I guess is the best word to say, of the country.
Yeah.
Like, New York. Did you get to go on to Broadway, to where all the plays are?
No, I didn't watch Broadway. Because but I saw State of Liberty. I had planned for our trip. State of Liberty, Manhattan, this Avenue 5th, 7th.
Fifth Avenue.
What it was, and I want to see what is it, Central Park.
Yeah.
Central Park, because it was December, like Christmas, and it was really cold, and I just go to have a cup of coffee.
There's lots of places for coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Ukraine is relatively cool, though, isn't it? Isn't the climate isn't that much different from
Yeah.
New England, right?
Yeah, it's like the same, but if you will compare, so winter here, lots of snow, so much snow. In Ukraine, no,
Oh, really?
not very cold.
See, I have a misconception. I always thought it was snowy on.
Like winter, spring, or spring, summer, and autumn, the same. But here, autumn is great, especially in New England, because we don't have maple syrup in Ukraine, and it's my culture shock here too.
You love maple syrup?
Yeah, I love maple syrup, so especially with robust flavor, robust or robust, I don't know in English. And when I saw this gorgeous, this stunning landscapes with maple trees, and it's orange, brown, red, it's great. In Ukraine, we have really great summer and spring and winter, and here winter very beautiful, but it's very
long and cold.
and long. It was like half
long
a year.
It's very long. How are we doing on time, Alex? 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
So 3 minutes. So, if people want to watch your show, let's put that. I think we have a slide for that. Can we put that back up? And then, what's your next adventure?
What's my next adventure like for my show?
Your show, or just
for
in
life?
general? What do you
For
think?
life,
Yeah.
I think now. Just yesterday we moved to another apartment. I'm so excited. I want to travel a lot, and I want to translate my life through the video because I like it. I want to create a beauty because I like beauty stuff, and I know that if you can see beauty in every person and everything, it's just what you see, it's your inside part, and if you can see beauty and you can translate through the TV show, through the films or your character or pictures, it's the same. Just one of the most important thing is what you can bring to people and how you can help them. And I think idea, it's one of the most important things everywhere, because also movies and TV shows and different stuff, it's a big effect. It's a big effect on people. Like they don't pay attention on that, but even from different movies, it's new trends, and people start to follow them. Actresses, people, TV journalists, and you guys, it's a big, especially journalism and host, radio station. People will follow you, and they can cook something, they can do some stuff, but they will listen, they will watch, and after they will continue what you do.
Right. Very good. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me here. It's so
good luck. I
amazing.
think you're going to be an
it.
amazing
Thank you.
addition to the Fact family.
I think so too. I think to the United States. I think we need more people with a positive attitude.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here, and it was great experience to share my story today.
Awesome.
And come back again.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it for
See you
this
next
week.
week.
We'll see you next week for the
Bye.
feed.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Local news, politics, business, sports, arts, music.